Another beautiful morning at the field. Out here with Karen.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
How are the boys and girls doing today?
They're doing so great.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying we worked together about a year ago. How do you feel like your relationship with your dogs have changed and being able to enjoy them more as far as all that kind of stuff,
Right.
and some of the stuff you're dealing with before we got to training and working on the boys?
Right. Well, as you know, in the beginning, we were kind of all over the place and didn't have any recall except for my screaming voice, which never worked.
Yeah, I know that one.
And but the recall now with these guys is like almost 100%. They are just amazing. I have so much more peace of mind being out here now. I don't have to stress where before I would come out with just a lot of anxiety and worry what was going to happen.
Yes.
And they've just they've learned how to integrate with the other dogs without any aggression, and just learned that playing is good.
Yep.
And there's no need to be aggressive. And probably the biggest thing for me too is that, and that you've taught me, is the safety factor.
Yeah.
Just that it's my job to keep them safe.
Yeah.
And once you said that to me, that just clicked in my brain that this was about keeping them safe. That was my job, not so much their job to keep me safe.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
So we're basically talking about the e-collar training. You had some apprehension about it at first, didn't you?
Big time.
Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of overkill for, I'm just walking my dogs, and the electronic thing worried me too. But after I saw so many people that you had worked with and dogs, it was just incredible how they just adapted so easily to it. I think we had 6 lessons. I think we used 5. They learned so fast and just made all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it to anybody.
Well, you've done a great job. I really would say you've kind of become your dog's best trainer. That's what I love to see. Just the confidence you have now is very cool to see. You were, like you said a year ago, you were like, you were white knuckling it out here, and it's just so cool. You got your hand on your hip, you're confident, and you're like, I'm not worried about these dogs. And that's what we all want to have with our dogs, is that confidence. I can cut them loose. I know they'll come back. And I think you've seen some big behavioral changes too, because you were battling some aggression, weren't you?
A little bit, Being that the 2 of them were sibling mates, I think one of them particularly had thinking he needed to protect his brother.
Yeah.
And I have 3, which was another factor. To have 3 and be able to manage 3 was another big deal.
Yeah.
And we did eventually do the 3rd dog, which she didn't really need it.
No, she was good.
She just needed to learn to come when I
good
called
recall.
her.
Yeah.
Not that she ran off.
Yeah.
But, and it's made a great difference with her as well.
So you would say that through that control and consistency, you started seeing big time behavioral changes too.
Big time.
Yeah.
Just now they can go in a group of dogs, and I don't have to worry about one of them being a little bit, and not that he was terribly aggressive, but enough to worry other people.
Yes.
And that was the thing.
Well said. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Karen. Your dogs look great. You've done an awesome job with them, and the proof's in the pudding, and it's so cool seeing you as confident, fun dog handler out here and your dog's best trainer. So thank you, Karen.
Yes, thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.